YouTube, what is up? We back with another video, and as you can see, I'm gonna start by just combing my client's hair through just to loosen any hair that might be tangled up. And now I'm going through his hair with a 1.5. He requested a 1.5, but I did more of a 2 guard close, I believe, just because I want to keep his hair more dense. As you can see, as I'm going through it, you can see those light spots there. So with this client, I just want to use a larger guard just to keep his hair a little bit more dense and thicker. Now I'm going in with my silver Barber FXs, and I'm just setting in this first guideline. And usually when I do high tapers, I like to go to the top of the ear and then just do a vertical line straight to the vertical bar and just clean up everything beneath it. Then I'm gonna follow it up with the lever all the way open. And this is my first time using these clippers, and honestly these might be the best clippers I've ever used. They're super strong, super quiet, and they really just get the job done. But usually when I'm working with a client that doesn't have that much room to work with, I like using a 1/2 inch guidelines just because I need enough space to go through every single step that I usually go through, just so that I can stay consistent with everything that I'm doing. So I just finished my 1 guard all the way open. Now I'm gonna follow that up with the 2 guard, and I'm just trying to hit some of this darker area just to lighten it up just a little bit. And I'm not really setting a guideline, nor is it really cutting anything. It's just kind of debulking a little bit. So as of late, I've been fading like this. I've been setting in all my guidelines and then fading down. Whereas I used to set my guideline in and take that line out and just work my way back up. And I found that by doing it this way that I'm doing it right now, everything becomes a lot more easier and it's just flat out a lot more efficient. But right now my lever is 3/4 open, and that's just gonna remove that line right below where the 2 guard was. And I'm gonna do that same exact thing with the lever 3/4 open with the 0 guard, and I'm just gonna nudge at that line until I see a shift. And I'm not expecting this 0 guard to blend this fade or to complete this fade, but I need to make that line shift so that I can come in with the 1 guard and clean up the whole middle area. So now I'm going in my 1 guard with the lever 3/4 open, and I'm just attacking that line right below where I ended with the 0 until I see it blend right into that 1.5. And the clippers I'm using right now, they have notches, so it's a lot easier to stay really consistent throughout the whole fade. And 3/4 to me is like the 4th click, so just keep that in mind. If you're using a clipper that has, a clicking system, it'll be the 4th notch, so just keep that as a rule of thumb. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the lever all the way closed, and we're about to just attempt to remove this bottom line. And as you can see, I'm starting below the line and nudging towards the line just because I don't want to push this fade up any more than it is, because we are working with a very condensed area. So I did feel like this area was a little dark, so I came in with the 1 guard with the lever all the way open. And really on this part, I'm just gonna be doing lever play, and I'm just gonna be opening and closing, going against across the grain. Any way I feel like I can really debulk this area and just get it to blend as best as possible. And typically you're gonna deal with this when you're doing waiver cuts just because of the waves. The waves are the hair just being curled up, so in order to get like a flawless blend, you really have to figure out how to either blend the waves or cut them out, so that's like the difficult thing when you're doing waiver cuts. So here we're doing a little detail work with the lever all the way open, and I'm just going through pinpointing little bitty dark spots that I see. As you can see, I got my clipper tilted and I'm just going through just detailing. So now to complete the fade, I'm gonna go in with the razor comb, And this is probably one of my favorite tools to finish a cut with, just because I feel like it really fine tunes everything. It just brings everything together. YouTube, here's the cut. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the page. We're gonna be dropping more and more content every week, so I need you guys to be tapped in. But as you can see, man, this cut came out super fire, super clean, and I hope I taught you guys something. I hope you learned something or took anything from this video. But until next time, we out.